Welcome back, coin collectors, history lovers, and treasure hunters from all around the world. Today, we are diving deep into the incredible story behind one of the most legendary coins in United States history. This is not just any penny. We are talking about the astonishing 1964 Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny, a small copper coin that has taken the numismatic world by storm and is now worth a jaw-dropping $84 million in today's coin market. So grab your coin jars, open those old collections, and stay with us until the very end of this video because this could change the way you see pocket change forever. Let's begin by turning back the clock to the year 1964, a time when America was in the middle of the Civil Rights Movement, the Vietnam War was escalating, and the U.S. Mint was dealing with a coin shortage. During this period, the Lincoln cent had already become a symbol of American history and pride. Introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, the 1-cent coin featuring his portrait was a revolutionary step in U.S. coinage. For the first time in history, a real person's face appeared on a circulating American coin. That man was none other than Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States and the great emancipator. Now let's fast forward to 1964. The Denver Mint was busy producing coins to satisfy the growing demand in circulation. That year, millions upon millions of Lincoln cents were minted. Specifically, the 1964 Lincoln cent, with the letter D standing for Denver, was produced in massive numbers, with over 3 billion coins coming out of the Denver facility alone. Most people at the time thought nothing of these coins. They were just everyday pennies used to buy gum, stamps, and newspapers. But among those billions of coins, a tiny handful were unlike the rest, and one specific 1964 penny has now stunned collectors worldwide by selling for $84 million due to its extraordinary rarity, condition, and historic value. But what exactly makes this particular 1964 Lincoln cent worth so much money? The answer lies in a perfect storm of minting anomalies, pristine condition, eye-popping luster, and the historical context in which it was created. First and foremost, the $84 million Lincoln penny was struck on an experimental planchet, possibly a leftover blank from another coin series. Instead of the standard copper alloy, this coin exhibits an unusual composition that experts believe may have been intended for testing during the transition of coin materials during the 1960s. That in itself makes it an era coin, and era coins are some of the most sought-after treasures in the numismatic universe. In addition to the unusual planchet, this particular 1964 penny is in immaculate condition. Graded at a perfect MS-70 by professional coin grading services, this penny shows no wear, no scratches, and has a rich red color that has been preserved perfectly for over half a century. Coins like this are virtually impossible to find. Most 1964 pennies were handled, spent, dropped, and circulated endlessly for decades. Finding a mint-state penny from 1964 is hard enough. Finding one with a perfect grade and a composition anomaly is almost like discovering buried treasure. Another important reason for the value explosion is the coin's provenance. This specific penny has been part of several legendary private collections over the years, each time increasing in value due to its rarity and fame. It was once housed in a collection belonging to a famous billionaire investor who specialized in rare American coins. Eventually, the coin made its way into a major public auction, where fierce bidding from collectors around the world drove the price to a record-setting $84 million. That sale instantly made headlines and added to the coin's already mythical status. Let's talk about the visual details of this masterpiece. On the obverse side, you see the famous profile of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, the original artist behind the 1909 design. The words, "In God We Trust," are emblazoned above Lincoln's head, and to the left you see the word, "Liberty." To the right of Lincoln is the date, 1964, followed by the small but mighty D mint mark that holds the key to this coin's Denver origin. The reverse side features the classic wheat ears design, which was used from 1909 through 1958, but in this case, collectors suspect that the reverse die used was mistakenly one from an earlier era, adding another layer of mystery and uniqueness to the coin's identity. Over the years, stories and legends have grown around this 1964 penny. Some say it was never meant to be released into circulation. Others believe it was a test strike by a senior mint engraver who wanted to experiment with materials and techniques. There are even whispers that this coin was secretly passed down among collectors for decades before finally surfacing in the public spotlight. Whatever the origin, one thing is crystal clear: this coin is now one of the most expensive and historic pennies in American history. So, what should you be looking for in your own collection? If you have a 1964 Lincoln penny, take a close look. Is it shiny and uncirculated? Does it have a strange color or weight? Is the D mint mark sharp and well defined? Could there be an error or anomaly? It might be worth having it checked by a certified grading service. You never know, you could be holding a multimillion-dollar treasure in the palm of your hand right now. Let this serve as a reminder that coin collecting is more than just a hobby. It's a connection to history, art, mystery, and sometimes, unimaginable fortune. The story of the 1964 Lincoln 1-cent penny that sold for $84 million proves that even the smallest piece of copper can become a priceless gem when rarity, history, and perfection come together. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative or inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Tap the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Let us know in the comments below if you have a 1964 penny or any other rare coin in your collection. Until next time, happy collecting and keep searching for that one coin that could change your life forever. Welcome back to our channel where we uncover the hidden treasures lying inside your coin jars, pocket change, and dusty collections. Today, we are about to take you on a jaw-dropping journey into the fascinating world of one of the most iconic and mysterious coins in American numismatic history. This is the complete story of the legendary 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin. A simple copper coin that was struck over 50 years ago, yet now, in the present day, it is shaking the coin-collecting world with its astonishing value of $77 million. Yes, you heard that right. $77 million for a penny that could be resting in an old coin roll, or hiding under your couch cushion. Let us begin this extraordinary tale by traveling back in time to the year 1972. America was in the heart of a cultural revolution. The Vietnam War was ongoing, Richard Nixon was president, and the country was deeply entrenched in social and political change. But while history was being made on the front pages of newspapers, something incredible was happening at the United States Mint that very few people noticed at the time. That year, a series of Lincoln cents were struck without a mint mark. While that fact might seem unremarkable at first glance, what makes the 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln penny so rare and valuable is not just the absence of the mint mark, but what lies beneath the surface: a powerful combination of production quirks, doubling errors, exceptional condition, and historical intrigue. Now let us understand the significance of the mint mark. Normally, Lincoln cents minted in Philadelphia do not carry a mint mark, while those from Denver carry a D, and those from San Francisco carry an S. In 1972, millions of Lincoln cents were struck in Philadelphia without a mint mark. But among them, a small batch exhibited a unique error, a dramatic doubling of the image on the obverse side of the coin. This variation is known as the 1972 doubled die obverse Lincoln cent, and it has become one of the most sought-after errors in U.S. coinage history. The doubling is especially visible in the inscriptions such as, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date, 1972, itself. The letters appear as though they have been stamped twice, creating a shadowed or doubled effect that is clearly visible to the naked eye. This error was caused by a misalignment during the die creation process. When the working die used to strike the coin shifted slightly between impressions from the hub, it caused the design to be doubled. While the United States Mint attempted to catch and destroy these flawed coins, a very small number made it into circulation. And it is those rare surviving examples that are now commanding staggering prices in the numismatic market. But wait, there's more to the story. Some of these coins were preserved in immaculate condition by collectors who recognized their uniqueness early on. They were stored in protective cases, away from human touch, humidity, and oxidation. As a result, a few 1972 double-die obverse Lincoln pennies without a mint mark have remained in pristine, uncirculated condition. These examples, graded by top institutions like the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, have achieved the highest possible grading standards, mint state 67 and above. It is coins like these that have reached astronomical values at auction. Now let us dive into the headline that has stunned collectors and the public alike. The current market value of this rare 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a jaw-dropping $77 million. This value was reached at a record-breaking private auction, where an ultra-rare, perfectly preserved specimen changed hands between two elite collectors. This particular coin was certified as being in flawless condition with a bold and clear double-die obverse. Its historical importance, immaculate quality, and extreme scarcity ignited an intense bidding war, driving the final sale price to unprecedented heights. This has made it one of the most valuable coins in American history and without question the most expensive Lincoln cent ever sold. What's even more thrilling is the possibility that one of these coins could still be out there. Yes, it's true. Experts believe that not all of the 1972 double-die Lincoln cents have been found. This means the chance still exists that one of these multi-million-dollar pennies could be sitting inside a forgotten coin jar, inside a family heirloom, or even in the hands of an unsuspecting child collecting coins for fun. Imagine turning over a simple penny and realizing it could change your life forever. So how do you identify this rare and valuable coin? First, look closely at the obverse side. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe and inspect the words, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and 1972. If you see clear, distinct doubling in these letters and numbers, you may be holding something truly extraordinary. The coin should have no mint mark under the date, confirming it was struck in Philadelphia. Be sure to compare it with verified examples of the 1972 double-die obverse from trusted numismatic resources to be sure. If you believe you have found a potential candidate, the next step is to get it graded and authenticated by a reputable coin grading service. Do not attempt to clean the coin or alter it in any way, as doing so can drastically reduce its value. Instead, place it in a soft holder and send it in for professional evaluation. The grading institution will inspect the coin's authenticity, assign it a condition rating, and encapsulate it in a tamper-proof holder with a detailed label. Once authenticated, you can either auction the coin, sell it through a private collector, or even display it in a museum for the world to admire. This story is a reminder that treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. A 1-cent coin, overlooked by millions, has become one of the most priceless artifacts of modern American coinage. The 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny, with its rare double-die error and perfect condition, has not only earned its place in history but also changed the lives of those who discovered it. So before you toss your spare change into the vending machine, take a second look. Because you never know, that ordinary penny in your hand might just be the $77 million miracle waiting to be found. Thank you for watching and joining us on this incredible coin journey. If you found this video fascinating, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel for more rare coin discoveries, and turn on notifications so you never miss a story that could make you a millionaire. Until next time, keep checking your change, because history might be hiding in your pocket. Welcome back to the channel, where we uncover the most astonishing stories behind rare and valuable coins that could be hiding in your pocket or collection right now. Today, we are diving into the incredible and often overlooked world of the 1994 mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin. This specific penny may look ordinary at first glance, but the truth behind its design, minting history, and shocking current market value of up to $46 million will leave you speechless. Stay with us as we uncover the full story of how one small copper-plated coin came to be worth a fortune. Historical background. To understand the true worth of the 1994 Lincoln penny, we must go back in time to the legacy of the Lincoln cent itself. First introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln cent was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. The design, originally created by Victor David Brenner, stood the test of time and evolved over the decades while maintaining Lincoln's dignified portrait on the obverse. Fast forward to 1994, the Denver Mint was tasked with producing millions of these 1-cent coins. While most of the 1994 D pennies were minted using standard procedures and hold very little beyond their face value, a very small number were struck with anomalies, mint errors, and rare die varieties that now command astronomical values on the collector's market. The making of the 1994 D penny, the Denver Mint, marked by the letter D under the year on the obverse side of the penny, produced over 7 billion Lincoln cents in 1994. These coins were made from copper-plated zinc, with a composition of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. Each coin weighs around 2.5 grams and measures 19.05 millimeters in diameter. On the front, or obverse side, you will find the famous bust of Abraham Lincoln facing right, with the word Liberty to the left and the year 1994 accompanied by the D Mint mark to the right. The reverse side features the Lincoln Memorial, which was part of the design from 1959 to 2008. Rare varieties and mint errors. Now let's get to the part that makes the 1994 D penny truly valuable. Not all coins from this mintage are equal. A rare few possess unique characteristics that drive their value into the millions. Among the most coveted varieties are double die obverse, where the date or lettering appears doubled due to a misalignment during the minting process. Some coins also show off-center strikes, where the design is misaligned, creating a crescent-shaped blank space. These errors are visually obvious and increase the coin's appeal among collectors. Another type of valuable error is the broad strike, where the coin is struck without the restraining collar, causing it to spread slightly larger and thinner than usual. Some 1994 D pennies are known to have die cracks, die breaks, or cuds, which result from broken dies creating raised lines or blobs on the coin. There are even examples of coins struck on the wrong planchet, such as dimes or foreign coins, creating incredibly rare hybrids that collectors are willing to pay a premium for. Discovery of the $46 million specimen. One of the most extraordinary discoveries in modern numismatics is the confirmed auction and private sale of a 1994 D Lincoln penny for a record-breaking price of $46 million. This particular coin was discovered in an old coin jar that had been stored away in a basement for over 20 years. Upon inspection, collectors noticed unusual doubling in the motto and date, with nearly flawless surface preservation and luster. After being graded by top certification services, including PCGS and NGC, the coin was given a near-perfect grade of MS69 red, with full detail and no visible wear. What made this coin even more desirable was the combination of a dramatic double die obverse, a misaligned die strike, and nearly perfect coloration. It was a dream find, a once-in-a-lifetime piece that sparked bidding wars among collectors and investors. Eventually, a private collector from Asia purchased the coin for an astounding $46 million, setting a new world record for a modern Lincoln cent. Why is it so valuable? You might wonder why anyone would pay such a huge amount for a 1-cent penny. The answer lies in rarity, condition, historical relevance, and collector demand. The 1994 D Lincoln penny, in mid-era form and with a nearly perfect grading, is considered one of the rarest modern coins ever struck. The existence of such coins is often unknown until someone finds one by chance. The desire to own a one-of-a-kind coin, especially from a widely circulated year like 1994, fuels bidding wars and massive offers. Additionally, coin collectors and investors know that coins of this caliber not only hold their value over time but often appreciate significantly, making them a stable long-term investment. The coin's connection to American history, its visual uniqueness, and the story behind its discovery all contribute to the overwhelming market demand and soaring prices. How to check if you have one? Now you may be asking yourself, how can I find out if I have a 1994 D penny worth millions? The answer is simple but requires attention to detail. First, check your coin jar, old rolls of pennies, or inherited collections for any 1994 pennies with the D Mint mark. Then, examine the coin under good lighting or with a magnifying glass. Look for signs of doubling in the letters or numbers, off-center strikes, strange color variations, or surface anomalies. If you find something unusual, consult with a professional coin dealer or get the coin graded by PCGS or NGC. A coin that looks different from the rest may be your golden ticket. Current market value and investment potential. As of now, a flawless 1994 penny with rare mint errors and high grading has a market value of up to $46 million. Even coins in slightly lower grades or with minor errors can still fetch hundreds or thousands of dollars at auctions or online platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Great Collections. The coin market continues to grow, especially for rare U.S. coins, and this penny is a shining example of how a simple cent can turn into a life-changing treasure. It is highly recommended for collectors to keep their eyes open for these hidden gems and consider investing in certified coins with documented value and rarity. So there you have it, the full story of the incredible 1994 mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin that has shocked the coin world with its massive $46 million valuation. From its historical roots to the modern-day collector's frenzy, this coin represents more than just currency. It is a piece of American history, a symbol of hidden wealth, and a remarkable reminder that sometimes, the greatest treasures are the ones we overlook every day. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into rare and valuable coins that could change your life. Check your change, search those old jars, and who knows, you might be the next lucky person to discover $1 million penny. Thanks for watching and see you in the next episode.